Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Anis Farhana binti Al Akbar. I'm a second year law student at the University of Nottingham. Inshallah, today I'll be sharing my reflections on the ninth juz of the Quran, specifically focusing on the 164th verse of Surah Al-A'raf. The ayah sounds like this: وإذ قالت أمة منهم لم تعظون قوما الله مهلكهم أو معذبهم عذابا شديدا قالوا معذرة إلى ربكم ولعلهم يتقون. And when a community among them said, why do you advise or warn people whom Allah is about to destroy or to punish with a severe punishment? They, the advisors, said, to be absolved before your Lord, and perhaps they may fear Him. The main message, inshallah, that I'll try to bring to you today is to never give up on others when you're spreading good, and to never be judgmental. Now, talking about the law of the Sabbath, I'll explain a little bit more about that. It's a time when the Muslims of that time, the Bani Israel, they were given a law to treat Saturday as a holy day that is specified for worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So they can't go doing their daily jobs such as fishing. So the law is to not go fishing on Saturday. It so happens that on Saturday they were tempted because the fish were jumping out of the water making noises. Shura'in, right? So they were tempted and eventually they violated the law. This fishermen, there's a group of people who violated the law. And there are other people who did not violate the law but had different responses. So overall, we can see here there's three groups of people. First, the people who violated the law. Let's call them the violators, for short. And then secondly, among the people who did not violate the law, there's two subgroups, so there's two more groups. The second group would be the advisors, who tried to advise those who violated the law and were still concerned about them. But the third group, the second subgroup among those who did not violate the law, these people, they did not even bother to advise those who violated the law. What's worse is that they tried to obstruct the advisors from advising the people who violated the law. And as you can see in the 164th verse, it's a dialogue between the advisors and the obstructors. The advisors are saying, hey, they're still our brothers, let's go advise them. While the obstructors are saying, why do you even go advise them when they are condemned to hell, basically? What they're doing is they're condemning them to hell and already judging them. When Allah never really said anything yet about the outcome. What we can see here is that we can never judge other people because we never know how their end is going to be like, And the doors of tawbah or repentance is always going to be open, as mentioned later on in the same page, when the ayah is talking about how Allah is lasari'un iqab, is fast in giving penalty, but also His ghafurur rahim, He's the most forgiving, the most merciful. So these two traits or attributes, I would say, is mentioned in the same ayah, even though there's a big contrast. It goes to show that Allah has all the right to penalize people, and He has the power to do so as fast as He wants to. But at the same time, He is the most forgiving, He is the most merciful. As long as you try to turn back to Him, to repent, to ask for His forgiveness, inshallah, He will forgive you. So what we can see here is that when we are spreading good, there are two motivations as well, as you can see from the ayah. You know what they responded when the obstructors questioned the actions of the advisors? They said they did this because they wanted to be absolved before their Lord, and to perhaps they, the violators, might become people of taqwa. So there's two main motivations here to spreading good. First, it's not even concerning the other people, it's about themselves. They are trying to fulfill their duty as the Khalifah. So when they are asked in the Day of Judgment, in the hereafter, when Allah asks them, so why did you abandon your brothers, or what did you do when your brothers and sisters did this? They would say, Ya Allah, I tried this, and I tried this. At least they could say that. And also, a bonus point, when you are reminding others, you're actually reminding yourself as well. And then the second motivation is, who knows, maybe they might become people of taqwa, people who are God conscious. You never know until you try. I mean, if you see, even in surah, when Rasulullah ﷺ, he went to give da'wah to the people of Taif, he was treated badly. People were throwing stones at him. And when the angel asked him, oh, should I go punish them? Rasulullah ﷺ is so forgiving. He said, oh, well, please don't, because we don't know. Maybe the next generation will be people of taqwa. So having this optimism and, always trusting in Allah is something that we should keep in mind when we're spreading good. It's never really about the outcome while we try our best. but it's also about the process. So remember, when you're spreading good, never give up on others, and never ever be judgmental, because you have no right to do so. جزاكم الله خيرا كثيرا for listening.
Car plein d'amour, tes écrans